A wild ride of crime and comedy, the new Apple TV Plus series Bad Monkey. And one of the stars of the show, Vince Vaughn, joining us live this morning to chat about it. Vince, good to have you.
Great to be with you. Good morning.
Good morning. So you star in this series as Andrew Yancey. This guy's been bounced from the Miami Police Department. He's now a health inspector in the Florida Keys. So what was it that drew you to this story and this character?
Well, it's such a fun tone. You know, it's crime and a lot of great twists and turns, and it's funny. So it's you don't see it done a lot, and they pull it off really well. I'm a fan of Carl Hyacin, the author who wrote the book, is a tremendous author, and then Bill Lawrence, who's the showrunner. You know, Ted Lasso is Shrinking. He's done so many great shows. And actually, I used to play in a poker game with Bill about 25 years ago. Very low stakes. Everything was wild. So I've known him for a long time. It was fun to find something to do with him.
That's great. And my partner here on the morning show, Erin, has been watching the show. She raves about it. She says it's absolutely hilarious. So what do you think sets Bad Monkey apart from other crime or mystery stories?
Yeah, I just think it's Carl. It's unique. It's very funny. The characters are very unique. There's a lot of colliding storylines, and then the crime is like I said, the stakes are pretty high. So it's its own animal.
So what was your favorite part of working on this project? What did you find most compelling?
You know, just the other actors were fun. The material was cool. It was nice to be in Florida and those locations in the Keys. The nature's so spectacular. It's got such unique wildlife there. Yeah, it's one of those shows that when you work on it, it just like I said, it's just its own animal. It definitely has a lot of fun components. It's not just a comedy. It's not just kind of a crime show. So it's unique.
So, and I take it you shot it on location in the Keys?
Yeah, we were actually in Miami and in the Keys, which was great.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what a special place, too. Like, I remember the show Bloodline. You know, that place really kind of becomes a character in the show.
Definitely, no question.
And so when you get on board with a project like Bad Monkey, how much does your own comic sensibility come into it? Like, how much are you encouraged or allowed to go off script and kind of make it your own? What's that process like?
Yeah, we had great source material. The scripts were funny, but Bill's a comic, so he really encouraged it. So there's a lot of, you know, scenes that are scripted, but there's lots of times we would play around and you know, improvise and kind of, you know, explore scenes as we were shooting as well.
And so how much of that stuff ends up on the show?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of it. There's a good combination of both, I would say.
That's great. I can't wait to check it out. Erin's been raving about it, so I'm going to get in on it. Bad Monkey streaming on Apple TV Plus. Vince Vaughn, a pleasure.
My pleasure. Great talking to you.
Yeah, good talking to you.
Hopefully the traffic lightens up. I was listening to that report. Let's get a smooth trip out there.
We need that. We need that.
Come on.
We appreciate the enthusiasm.
Great to talk to you.
You too.